Good morning, Liddy gang, and welcome back. So this is actually going to be Vlogtober day 8, I think. Yeah, day 8. I do have like a nail appointment that I gotta get to. I've been biting my nails now like more than normal. It's been a long time since I haven't bit my nails, so I'm like, you know what, let me just go try to get it done so I won't have to bite my nails. So yeah, that's the only reason why I'm gonna go get it done, is because of that. I don't want, nubs on my fingers, but I also want to get that. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm probably gonna pass by AutoZone because my engine light has been on, and I want to make sure that it's not too big of an issue, to see if they could do like a diagnostic on my car, just to make sure that it's not a major issue. And then hopefully I'll come back here and try to get some of the website stuff done. I was like up all night doing that. I was so tired. So I'm kind of actually surprised that I woke up this early, which I kind of love, because I've been trying to get up a little bit more earlier, disciplining my body, so I could accomplish a lot more things throughout the day. I'm also looking to work out later today, because I put in my planner that I want to at least work out 3 times a week. Back in the day, girl and guys, I used to like work out 4 to 5 days a week. You couldn't tell me nothing. But getting a little older, it gets a little harder. But I'm also not trying to be in the gym as much, because I am trying to keep the weight that I am in. Just toning my body for real. So just keeping up the thickness with a little bit of tone. Okay. So right about now, I did freshen up already. I listened to my motivational audios, meditated, prayed, and things like that. So I did all that. So now I'm gonna actually go and make my smoothie for today. And I was actually going to do the second part of this video, which was gonna be like my life update and stuff, kind of getting real with you guys, a little personal, and telling you guys about life, because it is about to be the end of the year. It's October, and my birthday is in less than 2 months. And I don't know what I'm doing for that, which is not like me, because I love to plan my birthday. But we're going to give life updates about that a little later on in the video. So stay tuned for that, because I will be, keeping it real with y'all. Like I feel like I always keep it real with y'all. So just stay tuned with me with that. But I'm about to go and make some smoothies. And because them smoothies be good, y'all. I'm actually... well, I don't have any brown sugar or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and make the smoothie. So follow me. Bad bitch hitter. Woo. So I washed the dishes. And now making my smoothie. This smoothie thing has been a thing for me. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Like, girl, you're not a breakfast girl, but come on, a smoothie. All right, so I think it's done. Now, I ran out of brown sugar, so I gotta write a list, because I do still gotta get eye drops. And no, I got eye drops, actually. Yes, I got eye drops. so I can wear my contacts. But I guess I gotta pass by to get brown sugar. And then, because I know this probably not gonna be the sweets, y'all. But that's not gonna stop me from drinking it. So let's try it. It's still good. It's actually still good. So I'm actually gonna try to leave here probably 45 minutes. Well, I don't know what time it is right now. My appointment is at 12:30. I just gotta have enough time to pass by to go put gas in my car, because I hate putting gas in my car, y'all. I really despise it. So I want to have enough time to do that. The girl is only 15 minutes away, so I guess that helps. But time has been going by so quick, because I woke up at 9. No, I woke up around like 7 something, and then like it's already close to being 12. So it's 11:33 right now. So I guess at 11:50, we're gonna leave here at like 11:50. I'd rather be at my appointment early, because I don't know if she's at her house or if she's actually at a shop. But I like to give a little bit of grace, a little of a grace period. So if I do get lost, she won't be thinking that I'm late, because they be loving to charge late fees and stuff, which is understandable, which is totally understandable. But I'm watching this girl's game today, so I have a feeling they're gonna win though. So all right, y'all, so checking back in with y'all. I just got my nails done. Well, not just, I just got home from getting my nails done. So I just got my nails like this, something simple. I really don't like getting my nails done, but I seen that I was getting back in the habit of biting it. So I was like, let me just get it done. The girl was super nice. Like even her location was super nice, super relaxing. Me and her literally talked the whole time during the appointment. So if y'all looking for a nail tech in the Orlando, Altamont area, her prices was really good. Her full set was only $30. So, in any size. I think she's like doing a sale all through October. So y'all go utilize that for sure, because a full set these days for only $30, any shape, any size. Come on now. But I did go ahead and also go get my car checked at AutoZone. It looks like the guy was telling me it's like a common issue with my car. He says that it's probably something just blocking, I guess, the brake area or something like that. That's what he mentioned. But he said that if I go to the dealership, well, I have to go to the dealership, they could probably fix it for me if I have the warranty for it, or if I could find like a recall paper. He says since it's a safety issue, they might be able to cover it and fix everything for free. So I just got to find a recall and see if I have a warranty. I should be able to find something, to be honest. And I want to get this like fixed ASAP, because I'm very sensitive about like my engine light and things like that, because I'd be like, or oil changes, because I'd be like, I really don't, that's not my lifestyle. You know how like some people, I just don't want to do those things. I feel like somebody should do those things for me. Like I don't mind cooking or cleaning or doing none of that, but as far as the car thing goes, somebody else do it. Okay, so when I have to do it, I get a little stressed out. So I also got my car key replaced, because I have a push to start. So last week I got my key stuck in the car, and I had to get like a pop-a-lock. I spent almost $100 just on that pop-a-lock. And my car is normally supposed to scream if my keys are in the car, but I guess because the battery was close to dying or died, it was like acting up, so it didn't scream. So I wanted to go get that replaced, and it works fine, which I could feel since it's been like, I don't know, since it feels fine. it feels like even my car feels like driving better. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, you know, when you feel, I feel like I accomplished what I need to accomplish. But I did need to put air in my tire. I didn't pass by and do that though because I was super hungry. So I got me some pollo tropical and I'm back at the house because I need to work on this website. Okay, that was like my number one priority besides my nails is my, besides the car thing, my website. So I'm still figuring that out and things like that. So y'all stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm gonna just relax for a little bit while I work on the website, probably watch a couple of Netflix movies. And then later on, I do still need to get a couple things done and then possibly work out, I guess, depending on how I feel. I've been trying to go to sleep a lot earlier and wake up earlier. Again, disciplining my body. But I've been doing a really good job at that. So, pat on the back, please. You doing good. You doing good. Sometimes you gotta just tell yourself that you doing good. All right. So I got from Pollo Tropical some cuatro leche. Oh my god, this shit be so good. So motherfucking good. They be having like heavy, they be having like the concentrated sweet milk and like a cake, and then they top it off with like some cream or whatever. This should be amazing. Like it be like soggy cake. So good. And then I got just a Troppy Chop bowl. So we got like chicken, corn, green beans, onions, not green beans, green peppers, red peppers, tomatoes, chicken, and then yellow rice. And then I got the beans on the side because I don't really like beans like that. So that's what that is. So now it's time. Now it's time to eat. All right, y'all. So this is actually going to be the last part of my video. I did want to do a life update with you guys. So instead of just, you know, talking to you guys about the life update, I know a lot of my videos have been just me sitting down. So I kind of wanted to, you know, add a little flavor to it. So that's why I kind of made it like a vlog. But yes, this is going to be a very real segment. We gonna get to like the nitty gritty of things, and I'm just gonna talk to you guys about everything. I'm super tired though. I've been really just working on some business stuff, and then my sister came by and I braided my nephew's hair, and I'm really tired. And I was going to just go to bed and just do it in the morning, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just do this video so I can edit it. Because that's one of the things is discipline. You gotta discipline yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I was like, let me just do the video real quick, and then it'll be good and over with. But once you get started, I feel like once you get started, especially when it comes to YouTube, it could be a little tedious, but I feel like once you get started and you start to record, it'd be like, okay, it's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tip for anybody that's kind of starting YouTube and things like that, or probably find it hard to keep it consistent. Trust me, it's very normal. Everybody kind of goes through it. But once you get started and kind of set your schedule or set yourself, and you're also talking about what it is that you want to talk about, it's gonna be a slow, easy roller coaster after that. A fast, easy roller coaster after that. So y'all gonna be good. It is October, 2 months before the end of the year, which is freaking insane because I felt like the year really just started and it literally flew by. In the beginning of the year, I was actually in Europe with my girlfriend, and literally I feel like it went by so quick. So quick. It's like I was there, you know, and I did travel a couple of times after that. And then she, you know, she left to go back overseas, and now we're here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, you know, it's a lot for sure. It's definitely, time is like not on our side anymore. Like, and that's for freaking certain. It's really not. But that is the reason why I kind of wanted to check in with you guys about my life update. If you guys have followed me and you guys actually sit here and listen to my videos and you guys pay attention, or if you know me personally, this video will make a lot of sense to you guys. But I've been trying again, trying to be a little personal with you guys, and give you guys just updates on how things are going, because sometimes I feel like everybody needs that life update to make sure, okay, we're back on track. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to really pat myself on the back for, because it might be you feeling like you're not making moves or you're not doing stuff, but when you actually open up your book, if you guys like to keep track of like your goals in a booklet or something, you guys open that and see that you actually accomplished a lot of the things on the list, that actually make you feel good. So for me, I actually have like a goal book, and I brought it out, where I write like my visions for that year, and then I look back at it and see what it is that I could kind of cross off. So this year I kind of did it a little different, because usually I'll just write like my main goal, like my goals, and it'll be just a list. But this year I actually made it a little bit more thorough, and what it is that I've been trying to work on. And and I actually did a video kind of reading all of it and kind of explaining it and stuff. So I gotta go see which video that was, and I could go ahead and insert it in the description below for y'all if y'all want to go ahead and watch that. But really doing stuff like that and really taking notes and crossing out your goals is really like it's really something that you should appreciate and like be happy, you know, because I feel like us as humans, we don't give ourselves that much acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, I did that, you know what I'm saying? And I find that I need to start doing that more, you know, for my personal gratification. I feel like I need to do that more, and I've been really like in a better space. So I guess we could go ahead and talk about that, you know what I'm saying? As far as like mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I feel like I've done I did a huge transition in all those aspects. Like if you guys have listened to me, I have been meditating more. I have been praying more. I've been kind of dedicating my time to things that I want to do, and not what other things that and not things that other people want to do. So I'm really happy and proud of myself about that. And I feel like when you've kind of when you've been broken down so many times, it's gonna take a lot to get back up. But that's why I feel like removing myself or isolating myself from individuals or different surroundings or just different things that just don't add to me made it easier for me to realize, okay, that's not it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So now, where my headspace is at now, I could honestly say that the standards for whatever it is, my standards are different, you know, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in a certain environment, whether it's in what I eat, you know what I'm saying, whether it's what I want around me. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's certain things that I won't like accept anymore. And the only reason why I say that is because where I'm seeing and visualizing myself to go as a entrepreneur, as somebody that is actually out here trying to make it, and not just make it for me, but make it for family. I have to move different, you know, and I have to think different, and I have to want different. When you start to want different, you start to move different, you start to dress different, you start to want to be different places, you start to want to be around different people. And I'm okay with that. You know, I've come to an age where I understand that. Like, I'm mature about that now. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that I was up for in the beginning that I'm not up for now. So kind of breaking that down a little bit as far as like friendships and stuff like that. Um, and like family or just anything. I feel like I'm very much of a person where I'm a person that they call on. I feel like I've always been such a person that people thrive off of my energy. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times I'm not getting that energy back. So it's like when I'm drained, who's pouring into me? You get what I'm saying? So that was actually the biggest eye opener for me, is when I was going through it like mentally. You know what I mean? Even like with the job that I was working at the time, it was like I'm here doing work for a company that don't really care about what I got going on for real, you know. And then I got personal issues, like personal family issues on the side that people really don't care about for real. And it's like it just wasn't, there was never a balance, you know what I'm saying? So I'm stressed out at work because of this family issue, and work is stressed out about me because I'm having family issues, and it was like never a balance there. And you know how to work, you know, work environment goes, you know what I'm saying? Like we're here if you need, we're there if you need me, but then when it becomes a little too much, they don't want to be there no more. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be able to upkeep it, or are we going to have to replace you? But not just that, but when I was working a lot at the time, it's like I just was just putting all my energy into just working hard and working for other people. And that's the reason why I've taken that appreciation of being like an entrepreneur and a business owner, because it's like, okay, maybe I'm not making as much doing that right now, but I will. But I have more time to put into what it is that I want for the future. Versus if I'm here just struggling and being stressed out about a job that really isn't really doing nothing much for me, even when y'all cut the check, you know what I'm saying? Y'all taking taxes out, y'all taking, you know, dental health insurance out, y'all taking all this out, and I'm not happy there. Last year was definitely a huge breakthrough for me, and like I said, I really pat myself on the back for that. And you know, I didn't really have that big of a support system, you know what I'm saying? And I do like think like my girlfriend as well as my mom for sure, because they were definitely a huge support system while I was kind of going through it. But it was definitely a very big eye opener. And yeah, I feel like it did take like a couple of months, like close to a year, to get back to who I was. Right now I feel great where I'm at now. Like I told y'all, like as far as the standard things go, you know, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not forcing it. You know what I mean? If I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the mood. You know, I'm not looking for validation, seeking validation. I'm not trying to be around people that, you know, a large amount of people anymore. Like it just don't move me like it used to. You know, just really understanding. I feel like also when you're starting to understand, like it's more than, it's really about your worth. You know what I mean? You just have to just keep yourself fresh. Really, I really feel like you just got to keep yourself fresh and always do what it is that you want to do. Because I really found myself doing a lot of things that other people wanted to do, or you know, or kind of putting a lot of my energy into the things that this person wanted to do versus what I versus me wanting to do it. But then when it came time for it to kind of be like the shoe on the other foot, it was never like that reciprocation. So I'm very, I've really paid a lot of attention to the way that people move with me. That has been like a huge insight for me. How are you moving with me? You know what I'm saying? Like you saying you fuck with me, but it's a lot of things that you do that's really signifying that you really just tolerating me, for instance. So it's like if okay, so a perfect example, like let's say I have a friend, and every single time like I make plans with this friend, it probably never falls through, you know what I'm saying? Or for two, like let's say we had plans to like hang out, and we could never just hang out alone. It's always like that friend is bringing somebody else or multiple people around me when I'm assuming that, okay, I thought it was just gonna be me and you chopping it up, like catching up, like talking business maybe, or just catching up on life. But you're always bringing people, you know what I'm saying? So I really start to look at things like that, because it's like, are you not comfortable just being around me? You know what I'm saying? Or like, what is it? You get what I mean? So I really pay attention to things like that, because I know with me, like the only person I'll probably bring around other people is like my girlfriend. I feel like when I know that I'm uncomfortable with a certain person and I'm trying to kind of fill them out, of course I'll bring like a friend or like my sisters with me, like if we're hanging around. But once I get comfortable with you, it's like from that point, it's like, okay, I'm comfortable with you. I like your aura. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hang out with you even if I gotta hang out with you alone. So I really pay attention to that. There's a lot of people that are closest to you that really just thrive off of what it is that you could do for them in that time, around that time. Or maybe they seek the benefits of hanging out with you. Or it could have been um or it could really be when you create people that become envious of you, is you're like around a wrong group of people maybe, and that could affect probably their insight of who you are or what they thought you were or whatever it is. Or maybe when you walk in the room and maybe you just, the way that people look at you is different, the way that people talk to you is different, and they want that. So that could also create that, you know what I mean? So I really be peeping things like that, and knowing the type of person that I am, I'm very like humble. Like it's never like ever competition with me. Like I know what it is that I bring to the table, and I never like feel like I have to have competition with anybody in regards to that. I've always been a very, we gonna all eat type of girl. Like we all gonna have fun. We all gonna do this, all gonna do that. But I had to realize there's not a lot of people that want that or are like that. There's not a lot of people that think like that. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, I want to plan a trip and I want to bring all my friends, but nobody is really on the same page as me. I feel like I can't get angry because they're not on the same page as me. That just means that you got to just go on that trip by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, with the whole business thing, I've been finding a lot, like figuring out a lot when it comes to the whole business thing. And I feel like it's really hard to find like actually business savvy friends or like business savvy individuals that you could just talk to, because people don't want you to, I feel like when it's money, anything regarding money, people don't want you to win in that aspect, or people don't want you to like pass them. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've worked with a couple of people that, okay, I don't mind giving you that. I don't mind collaborating with you. I don't mind, putting you on. But as soon as people feel like you are catching on to what they taught you and you're doing it a lot better than them and you're actually succeeding in it, that's when people want to be like, oh shit. Like, I don't even want to, like, I'm done telling her tips. I'm done putting her on because she's doing way better than I expected. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that you also got to keep in mind is be very vigilant, because some people are always willing to help you if it doesn't result in you being more successful with them than them, and I don't know why people think like that, because with me, it's like, we gonna get it and we gonna get it together. But that mindset hasn't really, I feel like that mindset hasn't really got me anywhere. That mindset has kind of dug me into like a mental hole where I feel like I'm always giving off that energy, like use her or utilize her for whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really been it really gives that, you know what I mean? And I don't want people to look at me and think that they could do that, you know what I mean? So be very vigilant when things like that, because I've had many experiences, I feel like, where people are willing to help, but they are not willing to help any longer if they feel like you are doing it a lot better than they are. So be very vigilant. And also be very vigilant. I've been very vigilant with um really, I've been very much paying attention to just like little things, you know what I'm saying? Like um what is it that I get invited to? You know what I'm saying? I know that sometimes you have certain friends for this, that, and the third. Um, but it's like, if I feel like I'm only getting invited to things that only require the nightlife, and I don't get invited to things that are business savvy, or you're not putting me on to those type of things, or and I'm always putting you on, it's like what are we? Like, what are you labeling me as? You know what I'm saying? Because I could really honestly say me being extroverted a little bit more, like out of my comfort zone, that's actually me being out of my comfort zone is actually when I'm being a little extroverted and a little outspoken. Because the real me is very introverted, very quiet, like you won't hear a peep out of me. um so that's actually like the real me, you know what I'm saying? Like middle school, high school, like really that really was me, you know what I'm saying? I think I got a little bit more opened up in high school when I met my best friend Sam, because me and her, it's like I was kind of craving that person, like craving that person I could talk to, be goofy with, but I didn't I didn't have the ability to have that, you know, because I moved around a lot. It was really hard to keep relationships or even make relationships because my dad moved us around a lot. But I think when I got to high school and met Sam, that's when I was able to exude like some personality, you know, and be goofy and things like that. But really, my real personality is being introverted, super chill. You won't really hear a peep out of me, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I really got to feel the vibe. I really got to feel the vibe. I really got to see what kind of person you are, or even like the type of environment that I am, for me to feel like I could get out of that comfort zone. But my me being a little extroverted is definitely me getting out of my comfort zone for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I could give two damns if I like talk to anybody. I usually am the person to be having fun, probably in my little own corner, dancing by myself. Like I'm really okay with that. Like I'm a type of person, like I'm really okay with going out by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I get like that, you know, and people be making it hard to believe because they be like, well, you're super pretty. And I guess when you're super pretty, they expect you to have a group of friends that probably don't even like fuck with each other like that. But I don't really have I have like a group of friends that are like super solid for me. Like, and I feel like I don't bring like a lot of people in my circle. Now I did make a big mistake though a couple of years ago when I started to get out my shell a little bit, and I used to go out a lot more. I used to hang out with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't know what these people are saying about me like after fact, you know what I'm saying? I know that people used to always want to go out with me because you know they always had a good time, but you don't want people to only look at you like, okay, she's only good for a good time. You know what I mean? I want people to look at me like, oh my God, like I loved her energy. Like every single time I go out with her, it's always good energy. Like she don't be in the drama. It's always a good time. Like she has a, you know, she's a great person. She has a good spirit. But you don't know what those people are saying about you after the fact. You know what I mean? You don't know if they're sitting here saying like that girl was out here dancing like this. She be getting too drunk. She be getting too wasted. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they're saying. You're only under the impression that okay, you got to make a group of people. Like you got to bring together a group of people, and that's really much it. But I used to hang around like a lot of people, and used to go out with a lot of people. We used to get drunk and you know what I'm saying? And it's like I felt like I kind of was doing it to myself to where I feel like I kind of was digging myself into that hole, because it's like when you're around like different personalities and different things, and you're giving people that much access to you, I feel like it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's really not a good thing, because those people that you're around are probably not even really your friends for real. They probably be talking shit about you behind your back. So having a huge group of friends have definitely not been like a huge thing for me. I feel like a lot of the times if I do go out with a huge group, it's just people that know people, or like associates from like maybe when I was working at the time and things like that. But as far as like my close knit friends, I've known my close knit friends like for decades. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say decades, but like decades and over. Those are like my close knit friends. And then I have a couple of friends um that I've met throughout the years that are kind of close knit too. So I don't like to hang out with a lot of people. I take that very, very personal, because I tend to, you know, wear my heart on my shoulders. You know, I mean, I show my heart on my sleeve. So I be having like my heart on my sleeve. So um, it's really hard to like let a lot of people in or whatever. But that's really me being out of my comfort zone, is actually being extroverted and talking to people, and, you know, being in people's face and stuff like that. And knowing that's the business that I'm trying to go into, I'm trying to get a little bit more accustomed and a little better with that. Um, so why not start now, you know? But as far as my piece has been going, my piece has definitely been improving. I definitely don't like to, if I'm not feeling it, I won't force myself to go out or be around people or engage into things that I feel like aren't gonna make me more at peace, if that makes sense. If I feel like um the vibe is not there, or maybe I'm not having too much energy, I used to force myself for real. I would have people that would persuade me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, have a good time, things like that. But it's like, and then I would go. And sometimes I would have a good time, and sometimes it would be a shit show. And I would be like, well, I should have stayed my ass home. But I've learned like my body with I've learned with my mind and body now that if I'm not feeling it, I'm not doing it. And no, I probably don't have to even reply to you or tell you why, or even reply to you at all, you know, up until I'm ready to. So you also got to understand that is when you are putting yourself first, you also have to think that the world doesn't revolve around anybody else but you. And you don't have to do it in a rude way. You know what I mean? You could just do it your way. But I also feel like when you're around people that kind of don't share like the same characteristics or the standards that you do, and they probably look at you as like the passive friend, like the very passive friend that just let things kind of go, or very understanding in things. I feel like you gotta put your foot down and be like, you know, you thought, but um I'm also protecting my peace when it comes to that as well. So if I feel like you weren't like a good friend to me, or if I feel like the kind of bad outweighs the good when we're always together, I'm probably gonna not hang out with you as much anymore, or I'm really gonna, I guess, like lay down some low key boundaries, um, and definitely watch the way that I move, like around you, or what it is that I do around you, or who it is that I bring around you, and things like that. So I really been learning that about myself, is just take it slow, leads. You just gotta take it slow. And understand not everybody gonna fuck with you like they say they do. And not a lot of people gonna like you like you think they do. But that's okay, because you're not looking for validation. So teaching yourself not to look for that validation except for within yourself. And that's why you tell yourself positive affirmations. You let yourself know that, hey, I'm definitely in a better situation than I was yesterday. So that literally drives me. But there has been a lot of things that I accomplished this year for sure. I was able to travel in the beginning of this year, which was super nice. And I got to go to California, got to actually go to Mexico for the first time. I think my biggest accomplishment is I paid off my car, which was something that was long overdue. So congratulations to me for that, is I actually finally paid off my car. So that was a huge accomplishment, because I literally last year told myself that 2021 that I wanted to refinance my car. I was like, I just want to get a new car, but you know, when you refinance, you basically is starting a whole nother loan. So I don't know why I decided not to do it. Um, but it don't even matter, because I'm done paying off my car.